I went on the internet and I saw this chimp doing karate. I'm like, wait a minute, that's really a chimp doing karate, and he's good. And I said, whoa, I gotta show that to Mark, the director. You gotta put that in the movie.
Not just a superhero, but kind of a monster superhero, which was always a favorite of yours. Can you talk about how excited you got when the possibility of doing Ghost Rider came up?
I was thrilled. I heard about it, and I said, well, I've got to do this. And at that time, it was a different group of people, but the right group came together. And I was excited because it has many of my interests in one character. I like horror films, I like westerns, I like biker movies, I like Faust and Beauty and the Beast and these classic tales, and it's funny. And it gave me a chance to be, I like comic books, you know? It gave me a chance to be a superhero, but at the same time, go and become, in the grand tradition of the werewolf films, become a monster, which I also like.
Do you remember the sort of sense that you had when you were a kid and you first opened up a Ghost Rider comic book for the very first time?
Couldn't take my eyes off it. I was, well, wait a minute, what is this? Wait a minute, this is scary, but wait, he's a hero? It was a very philosophical character. I mean, it made me think. And a classic character, which is interesting because he's not well known. He's separate from Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man. He's a little more special. He's a little more unique and a little more real, perhaps.
Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Are you trying to kill yourself?
I want to talk to you. I haven't seen you in 56,000 years.
This is crazy. You are crazy. And you know, Johnny, I don't have time for this. I have a story to edit.
You could have said no. When they asked you to interview me, you could have said no.
We realized that the comic book character who looks different than me, as far as she's blue eyes, blonde hair, very Caucasian, but you know, and that was okay. The director was more than excited to go a different way, and of course I wanted to do the movie, so I was very excited that he thought of me. But we just figured that all the comic book heroines have, I mean, you look at them, they have very strong bodies, but they're very voluptuous, very curvaceous and strong. So I ended up accentuating those parts, and especially with this, it's a very, at times can be a very male movie, which I think it appeals to everybody, but at times, so we really wanted to accentuate everything that was feminine.
What's going on? Don't you care about me at all, Johnny? You know you can talk to me. You can tell me anything. Please.
You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me.
I sold my soul to the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to spare you.
Spare me from what?
The devil, on account I work for him. That's why I couldn't make it to dinner.
Now, as an old school comic book guy, you liquidated a lot of your collection, right?
I did.
Do you still have Ghost Rider?
I kept Ghost Rider.
Smart move.
Yeah, it is a smart move because I was devoted to the comic, as you know. I mean, it's a deeply personal expression for me because I loved Ghost Rider as a boy. I don't read comics now, but I'm loyal to them because I learned to read through them.
I really learned from them, and I thought, how interesting that these guys are, you know, they're just two really, really intelligent guys that are so into comic books, and I got a kick out of watching them really have fun on the set and get excited about things. You know, you want to work with people that are excited about what they're doing. You do not want to work with people who are taking a paycheck. I've done it before, it's not fun. It's not fun. So working with guys who are so excited and passionate, I was in heaven. I was like, thank you.